Welcome back to the Marxian economics course, online version of the course. Well, as you all know, we had cheese all economic activity in the well, if we show here, uh, well, at the end of this week, actually March 15th night, uh, uh, the uh, our dean, our administration has sent us an email telling that all education activities should be ended. And before that, on the Tuesday evening, we had ended all our face-to-face education activities. Since face-to-face education activities were ended, but for 3 days there was no, for 3.5 days, the online activities were continuing, and this was especially expressed by the university administration. I have decided to put all the files that are relevant for that week to the website. But after that, of course, we could not continue because all the education activity was ended. So officially, we had 1 week break. That's March 16th and March 22nd. And this week, we are restarting our educational activities. This is, of course, Sunday, that's the end of this week, but I have already, basically put an announcement on which I have basically explained the, this is the announcement. Welcome to ECHO 467 online version, where I have described the rules of the online version of the class. And basically, it could be there are different ways to look to design the online course. In my case, considering current situation, considering you did not sign up for an online course, considering potential problems some of you might have at your homes, I decided to make this online version of this course as flexible as possible. The course was already this course was already very flexible, so this has actually added to that flexibility. The online going online. So what did I do? First, the deadlines. I have added to all the assignments and all of the discussions deadlines. So literature review 4 has a deadline for April the 5th, basically. Literature review 5 has a deadline, again, April the 5th. And that's, if you see the calendar, that's next week, Sunday, basically. But for these literature reviews, actually, you had more time. I have put this literature review before the corona, actually weeks, 2 or 3 weeks before the corona break. For the literature review 6 and literature review 8, the deadline is 2 weeks later. That's the April the 11th, basically. For the discussions, discussion on individualism, if you click there, you can see the deadline here, April 11th. The next discussion also has a deadline at April 11th. Basically, the next 3 discussions: discussion on wage inequality, discussion on IT revolution, information technologies revolution, which also affects today's in today's crisis, it is very important. And discussion on small and medium enterprises. For all of them, you have full 3 weeks. Full 3 weeks means we are now in the previous week. You have time up to the 18th of April. So in 4 weeks, I include this week, you need to comment for 5 discussions, but for some of them you had time previously. So these are assignments. What about the topics. For each topic, you will have a discussion, lecture note, PowerPoint slide, topic discussion where you can ask your questions on the topic. Plus, I will also add a video file. I will also add a video file for this week, considering we could not have an in-class activity there. This week I have spent my time a little bit on trying different video programs, plus designing the online version of the course. So I could not make a video with the quality I wanted to make, at least. Basically next week, which means starting tomorrow, I will make the recordings for the March 9th, March 15th of the course, March 23rd, March 29th of the course, and the next week's topic also. So you will have video files for those times, and you have topic discussions. These will always remain open, and you can ask your questions on the topics there. Plus, you have also a discussion on the course content of the and rules and technical problems. Technical problems are basically problems about the web page, the course page, or submitting your assignments or exams, anything like that. In addition to that, okay, exams. Well, I decided to push the exam date to the latest possible point, and latest possible point should give me at least 3 weeks. So, and I also taken into account that your online connections might not be that good. At least some of you did not respond to me, and some of you are not that much confident with your internet connections. So, 19th of, I decided to give you 24 hours at the 19th of April. Which means I will upload the questions at the 18th of April, and you will have 24 hours to answer those questions. So not anymore. I will upload the questions a week before, but in return to that, you will get 24 hours with all resources available to you to answer those questions. A week before, actually, I will make an announcement on the rules of the midterm. And I will, instead of 12 questions, from which I will anyway choose 7, I will upload 7 questions. And again, from those 7 questions, you will choose 2, basically. And you will have 24 hours to send me the answers of those questions. Actually, 19th of April is kind of, for me, the grand exam day, meaning that I am giving the exams of all 3 courses on that day. So, let's see the other aspects of the course. So, if you are planning to send me basically write a paper for this course, the deadlines have changed. The first deadline, preliminary literature survey, is next week. So now you have time to do that. 5th of April. That's the next Sunday. Deadline of the outline is 19th of April, the Sunday of the exam. But you can submit it before the exam. And 9th of May is the deadline of the draft. That's the very last day of the semester. So I have pushed all of these days to the latest possible points. You can already submit your preliminary literature survey here. In addition to all of these things, I will also open one discussion which connects the corona crisis to the topics we have seen in this course. Well, corona crisis is a biological crisis, but it has a very interesting economic aspects, as you might be already following, basically. So I think that's a good way to have a discussion, and this will be a discussion that will replace a missed discussion, a discussion you might have missed, and it will remain open up to the end of the week of finals. In addition to that, I will also have the movie review assignment, but I will redesign it since we cannot watch the movie together. Maybe I will put the movie here, or maybe I will give multiple options. We'll see about that. So these are for now all well related to uh, the online version of the course. Welcome back, and I hope we will have a productive semester, as productive as possible. Um, Actually, we should try our best, certainly, be productive even in case of such a crisis. In my opinion, especially as I'm talking about myself. And in addition to that, I would say to you, stay safe and stay healthy. And don't hesitate to communicate with me if you need anything. So see you.